There are no KPIs in finding a product that is suitable for your brand, that is suitable for your goal, and that is suitable for the market. So in this video, I will be explaining certain criteria based on price, reviews, market depth, and many other factors. So this video will help you gain insights how to identify your next product idea for your next product launch. My name is Amar. I am a seller and founder of AMZ Mentor, a full service Amazon marketing agency. The number one factor in product research criteria is the price. The price should be $3 to $50. But here is the thing, if you go into the lowest side of the price, you will have a lower inventory value in the start. Definitely if you're targeting a $3 selling product and you will get a sourcing price for like, I don't know, $0.1, and definitely you need to buy more inventory to get a good sourcing price, and that will help you generate more profit over it. But if you are targeting the higher side of the price like $50, then a few hundred units will cost you thousands of dollars, and you will have a high storage cost within Amazon, and you will get a high product freight cost. So these are the factors that you need to consider when you are targeting your price tag while selecting a product. Ranking would be somehow same for these two price bracket products. Like for a $3 product, you don't need to spend a huge amount of money on the PPC, and the CPC would be lower. And for a $50 product, definitely you can bear a high CPC as well because you have a more profit room. But we should understand the point that we should have a budget allocation in our mind before selecting a price tag for our next product launch, because by allocating a budget we can address these criteria more efficiently. The second factor is revenue and product uniformity. From the top 10 sellers, there should be 50% of the sellers that are at least doing $5,000 in monthly revenue, and there should be 50% of the sellers in the top 10 that has a same product design relevant to the market. Definitely we need to have a relevant product design somehow with more value addition than the market. If we launch something new and no one was selling that new design in the market, there is a chance that our design may get backfire and we may accumulate the losses. So it's very important to keep a design relevant to the market with fair value addition at a fair price. The next criteria is the reviews. From the top 10 sellers, there shouldn't be 4 or 5 sellers with 1,000 reviews or more, because when we are researching a product, definitely we are 3-4 months behind from launching that product in the market. So in that 3-4 months period, those sellers that has 1,000 reviews at the time of our research definitely will gain more reviews at a higher pace. And definitely when there is a time that we will be entering in the market, those sellers will have much higher reviews, and it will be very vulnerable for us to compete with them until unless we spend heavily in the marketing and gain that momentum of sales as our competitors are getting. So review is very important. I consider the review is the most important factor while selecting a product. The next factor is the sales. The average sales should be in terms of units 500 units a month. You can get an estimate number of sales with the help of Jungle Scout. In the top banner of Jungle Scout, we can see the average unit within a niche. So you should target at least 500 units a month. Definitely it also depends on your pricing. If you are selling a low tier item, your targeted average unit should be more than 500, and definitely if you are doing the highest side of the price tier like $50, your targeted average unit will be different from that of low tier. So this point is subjective to your selling price. The next factor is the review rating. When it comes to review rating, we always see the macro level data instead of the top 10 sellers. In the top 16, there should be at least 70% of the sellers that have 4.5 or higher rating. If you are going in a niche where the rating is less than 4.5, well, I consider this is an alarming situation, because if the rating can be improved, then any of the sellers that has launched previously would have done that already. Definitely there is no point to go into a niche that has a rating below 4.5, because in the long term stability, the rating is very important, the product quality is very important at a fair price. This is what buyers are looking for. The next factor is HELIUM 10 keyword search volume. Amazon has already published the data of conversion rates from different price points points of a product. So definitely if you got a product that has 5,000 searches a month and it's on the higher side of the price tier like $50, then definitely your revenue will be lower because it has lower conversion rates as compared to a product with 5,000 searches that has like $10 a month price tag or $15 price tag. And another point that comes into product search is also the competing products. The competing product for a keyword should be lower. Helium 10 shows the number of competing products when you do a reverse ascent for a particular competitor. The next factor is the seller type. In the top 5, if there are 3 Amazon sellers, definitely as a private label or third party seller, we cannot compete with Amazon because the costings that we bear, Amazon doesn't have to bear. Like Amazon doesn't bear the FBA fees, and we as a 3PL sellers have to bear the FBA fees. So this is a major difference why we should avoid those markets that has top 3 sellers as Amazon owns brand. The second point in this factor is there should be at least 60% of the sellers that are doing FBA. Well, this provides us the opportunity that we have more room to grow as a FBA seller in a particular niche. The next factor is the variation. If we are going into a niche that has different variations across the page for each of the competitors, then it will be very hard for us to gauge the best selling variation because the number of variations are 4. We cannot gauge the best selling variation on each of them. Definitely if we tend to launch one of those 4 variations, they have 3 more variations to gain more market share than us. So definitely we should avoid those markets that has 4 variations for a particular competitor. There is a term that we can go in such a niche. We should identify the competitor that is doing very good number of revenue with just one child lesson. So in that case we can consider that niche. So these are the general product research criteria that I use for myself and for my client. So this was a general product research criteria for 2023. In my observation, it doesn't matter how long you have been selling on Amazon. The market dynamic changes every month, even every past week. So that's why you need to have written criteria for everything based on your past experiences. In the past experience, I have found that if you don't have anything written and documented for each of the phases on Amazon, like product research, product launching, product advertising overall, Amazon SEO, then you cannot gain the long-term stability on Amazon because along the time you just add your past experiences and execute those things and you get the relevant value, relevant profit out of your product. I hope you find this video helpful. If you got any business queries and you want to reach us out, you can contact me on this email. And if you have any suggestions for me or you have any specific criteria for your own product researches, do let me know in comment. Thank you.